All right. So the amazing thing about Sigma is he can rotate his shield and his absorb off each other and have a very small limited of space of where he's not shielding and protecting people. That was the spiciest play of the game in the whole world. Yeah, take a spawn rock. There you go. Oh! All right,
Not gonna
so
lie, 500 points for hitting that rock.
yeah, that was a good rock. That was a very good rock. It looks like the Orisa has shield. Yeah, I think you're saving her life right now. Is she purpled also? Oh my god, this is a problem.
So the biggest thing is shield swapping. You took the high ground, got your accretion. It's great. She rest of shield's down. Surprisingly, she didn't die. She's literally a tickle.
Looks like she. While the shield is down, yeah, using the absorb is perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Sigma does so much fucking damage, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
My god.
Primary fire bounces too. So if like there's a Rhine in front of you and you have like an archway that you can spam to hit behind him,
spam the archway. Yeah, I'd say spam sit here and tape your mouse one button so they explode right here and they explode like right here, depending on what side you think.
So that's another thing too, is if your shield's low, your Symmetra is silly aggressive, right?
Yeah.
There's no reason to keep throwing your shield up. You need to recharge that shield because as soon as your Orisha shield goes down, you do not have a shield.
Oh, so he should have so he should have just kept letting it charge up.
Just let it charge up. They're backing up because they lost their Zarya, so they're not going to take a fight.
That was a huge purple. Ooh, good shield there.
That right.
Uh-oh.
He's like, no.
Oh, no, you won't. Oh, he has the HP for it. Uh-oh, it begins. Oh, this is actually going to happen, isn't it? Because the Baptiste is still alive up there.
Yeah, but he just lost line of sight by pushing.
Yeah, that's what you gotta watch out for. Oh my god! See, this is not a DPS character. That was sick. Good job not ulting there.
No, but like
that was actually incredible.
That was perfect. As long as you stayed line of sight, you were fine.
Oh,
you did exactly your job there.
Sleepy boy. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's not. Oh, I think right there you could ulti. Oh, god, Sigma's ulti's so weird though.
Orisa, right? So why not call, hey Orisa, could you pull left, pull right, could you pull down main?
Hit with that pulled pork.
And then you literally pull pork, and you just.
Hey, Tyler Tinkle.
Oh man, that was a really good accretion. That was good. That was good. You let your shield recharge. You can eat from the Zen.
Let me back up. Let me see. Because yeah, that's something.
As soon as he saw the Sig ult, he ulted. So he kind of panic ulted. You had the survivability to live off that, and then you forced the trance, which is great.
Yeah, which is good.
You get Bastion ult, and you win. So there's nothing to stop them or stop you guys if you.
Yeah, it's not a bad ulti.
It was a good ult.
Yeah.
His accretion was a good ult because you forced the trance, which means you can combo other abilities, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that.
Something you're doing really well is shield walking. This is something where you put down a shield, and a tank like Orisa and Sigma kind of just. Think of it like a mini Symmetra wall. As a DPS main, what I like to call it is the most fucking annoying shit in the whole fucking world. Because every bullet you shoot hits the goddamn shield. It is so annoying. My god. Stay on the opposite side of the person. And if they come through the shield, then you just go on the other side of it. And so pretty much AKA they have to kill your shield. So stupid. Oh, Tinkle Tyler. He was not expecting. Really he was not expecting that one. Ooh, let's see. So the only person I think you really have to watch out for is, here we go, Anna. And
also the Sig. So when you're ulting, it's not easy to throw. I think they changed it. You can't throw a shield anymore while you're ulting. So he already threw his shield. As soon as he goes in the air and that Sigma uses a rock and hits, he's down.
The rock. You're right. I forgot about Dwayne.
Sure.
I forgot about Dwayne Johnson. You're right.
Pretty sure you can't throw your shield out anymore. You used to be able to do it.
I don't think I've seen them do that.
So you're holding this space exactly how you're supposed to be, so they can't take it, right? So they created the space to stop the payload here. Now they're holding the space. You don't want to give the space up.
Yep.
If you do, you want to all die as a team, so you can retake again.
And that's something that DPS loves because Junkrat's sitting here, AFK. Controller in hand, going into the bathroom just with the fire button on right now. It's perfect.
Yeah, he was trying to reset with his team because he saw the fight was lost, which is a really good. It's smart. You should. See the fight's lost,
Yeah.
reset, and retake. You have another fight. At least 2, actually, if you get back in time. He's about to jump. Called it. So they're running a dive. Your best idea is to kind of bunker yourselves up and go back in, but they're staggering because the tanks are taking... Like, so how it works, right? When you're running a brawl, you kind of want your DPS to create the space and your tanks are holding that space. When you're running a dive, it's the exact opposite. The tanks are creating the space, and then everyone else pushes up to hold that space. So you see how aggressive the Winston and the D.Va are is because they're creating a space, and then everyone else is pushing up to hold the space.
So, good ulti. I'm not sure if your team is ready for this.
Well, he also got slept.
I don't know who's... The thing is, like, I don't know who can follow up on this thing. I guess Arissa's here.
What should have happened is she should have caught up for a pull. Because he would have had more than just the D.Va and the Winston. He only pulled the 2 tanks.
Oh, yeah. Go off the Arissa pole.
Look at the
That also
backline.
slows you down.
That entire backline literally could have been pulled.
Maybe wait for them to come around the corner right here so you can get more of the team. Because, I don't know, it's just Junkrat, I feel like, who's doing damage here.
I think that's all he can do. The Echo
Yeah.
just died again because she's countered by almost 3 people.
Ooh, Brig is,
Technically.
what we like to call out of position.
Well, they also just capped.
people walk up to try to help, and then they get out of position. Arissa...
The biggest issue here is so they capped the point, but you guys never reset. You tried to, but you guys just kept staggering in. So it looked like you were kind of holding a fight, but you never actually took a fight. You just kept staggering.
This is what we call tunnel vision.
Yes.
I'm
100%.
gonna get that D.Va. This man is killing D.Va. Uh-oh. Oh, good shield. Very good ultimate there. That's gonna do a huge amount of damage to Winston. And then you got the absorb off. Wow, this is very good.
So this is nothing unspoken. You're doing the best you can.
Yeah.
It just sucks you had to use your ult on the ulting Winston instead of their backline. That's the only thing that sucks. This was not your fault. I know why you did it.
Yeah, Spoken is fucking like the only one keeping his team in this right now.
Because he literally should have been able to use his ult on the backline so the rest of his team can fight the Winston and everything on point. But that Winston was wrecking his team, so he had to use it.
Yeah, and look at these 2 DPS. This is the dream. So I sit here and you get like a bob every like 30 seconds. Mid Masters. Ooh, yeah. Oh, SR guess.
It's tough because it's quick
Yeah.
play, but I definitely have to say it's definitely Masters, if not a little bit higher.
Yeah, I'd say
Just
Masters
because you
also.
know.
I'd say Masters, yeah. Because you were definitely doing things very, very like shield walking. I can see when people do that. God, it's so annoying when tanks. I'm like, oh great, this tank knows what to do.
So my actual number guess is about 3,700 ish.
Oh, let me guess. I'd say the only thing I think would need improvement on is the ultis. I'm gonna guess 36. I can't guess the same thing as you, so 36. 30, yeah, there you go. 3650. 3669. There you go. Okay, all right. I was gonna say 37, but you guessed it, so yeah, okay. I wonder which one it is. Oh, F1, our main man. The collegiate all-star himself. So what you can do here is you can get right here as Widow. And you can grapple. This is really hard to do. You grapple up here. I think it's like right around here where you aim. And there's a way you can grapple. It puts you here every single time. I haven't quite got it yet. But you can stand up here. Only on this side, on this little bit of snow. Ooh, and Anna, I likey. This is a good spot for Anna. Anna, you never want to be all the way up with people. Oh, I'd say, maybe back out more.
The fight's already lost.
Yeah, exactly.
The fight was lost after he lost 2 before the tanks started going in. It was a good contest, though. They haven't capped yet, so. What makes this really hard is the fact you have nothing to counter the Pharah.
Yeah, other than him. Yeah.
Yeah, that's really it.
Yeah, that's going to be a problem. And you have Winston Hammond, so nothing to shield any of your teammates.
Yeah.
That was a good... So right there, I was thinking, wait, why didn't you keep shooting that Mercy? But I think you heard the Pharah, and I was like, wait, maybe the Pharah's probably there. Like, why would the Mercy be there without the Pharah? And then 2 seconds later, I'd say this is fine. This is all right. There's nothing bad about this.
It's your DPS fault. I'm just gonna put it out there because there's nothing to counter this Fair Mercy,
Yeah.
and they have.
But good job,
Good job.
I think, still keeping the nano because you can use it for one last push. Other than your team has already seemed to now gone in by themselves.
The Widow got the Pharah. Great. So they should have a res, right? There's a blade.
Oh, nice pick. Oh, you won't. You won't. Oh.
Shouldn't need it. Oh, you should have nailed the Winston there.
Nano the Winston.
Just to at least because it's already.
Dude, your team comp sucks ass. Yeah,
So
big flaw for my Ana is I'm way too conservative with my nano. Well, that's not necessarily a bad thing, but it's not a good thing.
Another thing too is Brig is actually really good against that comp because her armor packs can keep the Echo alive. A lot of
oh well, yeah, once they swapped
Overwatch,
Echo, yeah, because then they had something to do against the Pharah.
and you just give her armor pack, it enables her to stay in, so Ana doesn't have to focus healing on the Echo. Instead, she can focus the tanks, which is her primary job anyway.
This is a good spot. Yeah, you don't want to get too. Brig is just off by herself.
Well, your Orisa needs to kind of like move her shield as soon as she can because your Sigma's in.
I think here I was just mostly trying to stay with my creative pressure to the Pharah. I think that's the right idea to do. Yeah. Because I can heal the point from there.
You should be on McCree's hip. Just stick to his
hip.
hip.
Always got to check your corner. Oh, God. Ooh. Maybe I say purple down there, right there when you came up on the top of the steps.
Throw a grenade.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I know you're worried about healing yourself.
Comp, right? So in your team comp, you have to look at the enemy team and your team and see what abilities, like, is an anti-grenade gonna benefit your team or is it gonna benefit you healing your team with a grenade?
Yeah,
you can't just throw it and be like, okay, can they capitalize on the entire enemy team on the right side being antied? They're not pushing point, so there's no reason to do it. Plus, your Sig just got antied, so it's really good to kind of pocket the Kree with a grenade here, which I think you might just end up doing anyway.
Oh, there you go.
That works. Yep, that works.
Ooh.
Once they start pushing in, throwing an anti wouldn't be bad. So just to like totally clarify so we're not confusing people, what should be happening here is the Ana needs to be focusing the Kree and the Sigma. The Brig's gonna focus the Orisa.
Yeah.
Because Brig
Thank you
has
for
the
clarifying,
so
yeah.
she can stun the ball, so she can get her Inspire heals off. There's no reason for the Ana to be focusing the point when Sigma is literally doing all he can on the right side, which is right. He should be doing that. He's controlling a space they can't take. Now, is he too far in? 100%. He went a little too deep.
I think you should have gone down to the Mega and healed him. Down at the Mega. And said Sigma, because I think you can heal him right now.
He should be back where the Widow is. Like, so basically, think of it
you
like
could go
this,
right here. Yeah,
playing...
you could heal. You could top him off over here. Does he have ulti? Oh, he does have ulti.
So the reason you don't want to do that, Wong, is because they have a ball, they have a Pharah.
Oh yeah, Ana has no mobility, does she?
So if they come out that side and boop her off, she's off the map.
Yeah,
so
that's so true.
It's better for the Sigma to play where the Widow is and keep the Widow shielded.
There.
So I'm gonna caveat on that,
he was too high. I don't think you would have seen him anywhere.
So I'm gonna caveat on that though with the Anas, right? So a lot of people have issues where they're just stuck in scope on Ana. Not saying you're doing that, but a lot of Anas I've noticed are just so stuck in their scope they don't pay attention to what's around them, and they need to be paying attention. Because just as you died to that Pharah, maybe if you were on scope, you could have seen it and maybe gotten away from it. But again, not saying that's what you're necessarily doing.
They have a Widow. This is a super dangerous spot to be. You should be right here, healing. Because God damn it, it's so annoying. As a DPS player, when the healer stands here, this Ashe needs to take half a step up. And your headshot box is literally it's like you're like 2 or 3 steps up right there.
Also, your Widow left you, so you're very vulnerable right now.
I'm gonna say rotating across there is actually pretty dangerous if they have a Widowmaker, because the Widowmaker was just right over here,
and she just got a pick.
So because she's gonna either come down this way or that way. If you rotate along, like in all honesty, even staying there to look to see if she comes around that corner is very dangerous. Is that her? Right here? If that Widow goes here, this is like prime real estate. This is where I always look when I come around the corner as a DPS. I look for someone to be up here. Like if there's only a soldier or a healer or something, and that's an easy pick. And then I start to focus downwards. I always look up top first. Oh, see, this is, get out of here. This is... Ah! This is a terrible spot to be in. Get the hell out of here.
You could look, yes, but I think if you just drop to that pillar, you're safe, and just don't move from that pillar until something contests her.
Okay. Ooh! Ooh! That actually.
That could potentially, because the head hitbox.
Do you think you can get popped there? I don't know.
Yeah. Now, what she is right now, where you're paused, no. But
Oh,
a second earlier, 100%.
Ooh!
That's not safe.
Ooh! Ooh, I thought the bridge had enough cover there, but that, I mean, it kind of does, but
It's not the smartest, if I had to say. I would leave.
Hmm?
Your whole team's basically gone, minus your Widow, who's desperately trying to get away.
I understand what they're going for. You can safely heal from up there. There you go. That's what you got to worry about, though, is
okay.
people coming out.
I would, like I said, I wouldn't have stayed. You lost this fight already. Literally the biggest thing from your gameplay, to dissect the whole thing, your positioning, just a smidge bit of work is just a situational awareness. Your aim is great. Your mechanics are fine. Literally hitting what you're supposed to be hitting. Your peak shooting like you should be. Your grenades are hitting everything. It's just, one, you had a lever, and two, it's just literally just being aware of like who you should be staying with, because Ana's so vulnerable in a lot of compositions nowadays. So like if you stay with the Kree, you could even stay with your Widow if she doesn't want to grapple away. I wouldn't necessarily say stay with your tanks if they're running something that can really like burst down, because then you're kind of in trouble. But overall,
Your brig is so bad.
Yeah. The brig hasn't really done much this game.
It's triggering me. Thanks, yo. I'm now a soldier in Ashe. Nice, nice. I recommend if you go into the controls and the options of characters like Ashe and Widow, there's a different sensitivity for when you zoom in with the right click. It's called scoped relative sensitivity. It's in options about halfway down on the first like page, and there's a number that you should put in there. That's the Reddit number that everyone uses. That tries to make it so when you move like out, not scoped, you move the same distance that you would move well scoped relative to the mouse movement. If that made any sense. This is unfortunate with the lever. Oh! Oh, almost gets the touch. That's unfortunate. I think you did the best that you could with that team comp. That there was nothing to contest the Pharah. You had people that were just kind of off doing their own thing, and then you also had 2 dives tanks. They did not shield you on the first point.
I'm saying 3100 is where this SR is. If you work on the small stuff that we just talked about, could be easily mid-masters.
Good spam, good area to do it. Ooh, yeah, eat them up. That's good. Yeah, good rotation to help your teammate there. All right, so that you had your peak fun with the tanks, but when they backed up, you need to back out because the Roadhog. You gotta watch out for the Roadhog hook, and you gotta watch out for the Zenyatta. Ooh, I'd say pressure the Sigma there. Yeah. Flash that. Yeah. Little dangerous of a roll, but still pretty good. Sure. I'd say wait for the flashbang until he starts healing, I think.
I agree.
Yeah,
because
because
you don't know if he has it or not.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd say maybe try to creep for a high noon. I'm not sure. Beat 5-1-1.
So the problem there is your Doom is the flanker, but you were playing the flanker.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, I think. Yeah, you need to be up with the team more to utilize flashbang for that.
Yep, 100%. You were playing off an angle where your Doom now has to play with the team. When...
Ooh, Hog's popping off. So right here, he has flashbang up. You need to flashbang this guy above you.
Oh yeah.
Good job getting the DPS, but sometimes that is
it's aggressive. It's too aggressive.
Yeah, too aggressive. I think you need to peel for the team. Oh, you almost get this. Oh. Where am I? There we go.
So another thing too is like your aim is actually really good, but you got to think of it like this way: your positioning needs work. So you could have the best aim in the game, but if your positioning is bad, you won't
Yep.
do well.
Sigma can throw his balls up here, so you don't really want to. You don't want to hop. Don't hop over this. Whatever you do, I've done this a few times where I'm like, haha, look at me, and I'm like, okay, I'm over the wall. I did not mean to do that. Then that's not what you want to do. Like, I think when you see this hog hook down, you see that hog hook down, I would go and hop up here and try to give a little, because you know the McCree's probably around here. You were just fighting him. No one's down there. They're probably just not gonna expect it.
I wouldn't aggressively run into him.
Target choices here. I think you need to go back to McCree here on the target choice, because you know he's low. Well, you might get both of them. Oh god, it's so intense in slow motion. Oh my god.
But the biggest thing too is your aggressive positioning there. You could have done that same amount of damage minus the flash and actually gotten both. But
yeah.
You see how like your Mercy had to come peel for you while his Mercy was already there. They even got the res off because of it. Don't be so aggressive. There's no reason to. You're a McCree. You can play in the mid fight and be fine.
Yeah. Let's see what happens.
So he gets the pick on the soldier.
Yeah, that was a good pick. Stuff like that. See, well, you see that soldier there. That soldier is so out of position right there.
And you capitalize.
Yep, and that's a huge. It's a momentum for the team, and that's pretty much like, I think the stats of like when you get the first pick in a team fight, it's like 80% chance that you win the team fight or something. Good call. Good call. Tactically good call. Yes. Could have gotten a few more. Hurrah! No, okay, the bad call back and get the hell out of there. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Oh. Oh. Oh.
That's a good.
Yeah,
window.
it's a center mass. Pretend you're Hanzo. Uh-oh. That shield's low. Oh.
There's a McCree.
Ooh. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Babs DPSing very normal.
Good job not contesting that soldier. You're being very good about being patient with stuff and not like, oh,
I think you're learning. I think you're learning the fact that you can't take that duel, which is good. You should be.
Yeah, good high noon spot.
Safer.
Could have high noon here. Yeah, Billy's saying maybe hold the high noon a little bit longer.
Yeah, your aim is fine. Literally, it's just your position.
Oh, the aim is on point. The aim is on point.
You'd be so much better if you just positioned yourself not so.
You could easily get like GM with this. Because you're aiming fine. It's just that's a hard one because of Soldier up top there.
Yep, that was the reason they won, is because they ulted. Soldier ulted twice. That's the second time he did that.
There was a lot of positional mess ups there. You know what? I think I'm gonna go with 2,500. Oh, I don't. I'm gonna go with. I don't know. That was a lot of positional mistakes. Let's watch this one. Watching it from here is so interesting. A hog needs to land a hook. Pressure him, hog.
You know what? I'm gonna go higher. Screw it.
Go higher?
Yep, I'm gonna go 3K.
Right.
So I'm going 3K.
I'm gonna go 2,500 then. I was gonna say 22, 25. 2,200.
His aim is good though.
His aim is good, but his teammates are all over the place.
And that's plat for you. Plat.
Okay, all right, okay, all right. 2,500. 2,500. Final answer. Regis. This Reinhardt is all over the place. Oh, what's your SR? Mo 72.
Man, I was right the first time.
Oh, dang.
I was on the market.
Ooh, you almost had on point right there. Nice.
I'm done.
Well played, well played. I guess 2,500, yeah. Wait, that is within 250, but you can get B.O.B. It's not that, wasn't that close. Well, you can, I'll just because you got good aim, I can respect the aim.